Hello, good students. I would like to share with you my process of making a painting. I am hopeful because I can find peace in the cycle of nature. I will share with you my own mind map, mood board, thumbnail sketches, color sketches, and final painting. When you have a theme that in front of you, don't just stare at the thing and try to figure it out. You can try to ask yourself this question. What, where, how, who, and what if? What is the meaning of the hopeful? It will be a feeling optimism and also something that you see good within yourself and with others. Hopeful also could be meaning that something that you desire to achieve or you desire to have, or even something that challenge that you hopefully overcome. And that could be within yourself, with the community, or with the nation and world. So once that is done, I started to look for hopeful that seeing what is good within myself and with others. So the good here, I see the nature and also God that is important in my life, my family, and also love. So from there, I start finding the connection. I find the nature and God as a connection. And I also find that in nature, I usually find peace. And also in God, I also find peace. So I'm going to do a painting that is about myself and finding peace, but also hoping that the world can overcome the challenge that we have. So it seems like I just tell you within a minute or two, but that thought has been wandering in my mind for quite a period of time. And this is just kind of like a conclusion I have that I presented to you. So be patient with yourself. You don't have to feel like you need to finish brainstorming within an hour. You have a whole week to think about it. Sometimes the process of fully brainstorming can take up to days or weeks. It is necessary to write down or sketch what is in your mind so you can revisit your thoughts. The next step is I search and collect the image about peace and nature. I use my own photos to create a mood board. I love trees. Trees are symbol of strength. Mountains are symbols of unmovable. I ask God to take a photo of me with my eyes closed, symbolizing I am in peaceful meditation. For my thumbnail sketches, I did one as horizontal and vertical. I draw my face facing east because when Jesus comes again, he will come back from the east. But I just realized that I messed up the direction with east and west. I'm actually facing west. I also add the force by my portrait, represent that my strength can be like a tree. I use block in 2 value statement first, and then 3 value studies to simplify my idea. I did another thumbnail with my face up and would like the portrait merge with the mountain. Here is a sketch I did of Scott, blending in the mountains. I really like this outcome and would like to reuse the idea. For my color study, I use the cool and warm neutral colors to create harmony and unity. I cannot decide which format I want to use, horizontal or vertical. I like both and determined to make it work. Here is the final piece I come up with. There's a quote say, "Where I sit determine what I see." So I can turn my painting to reveal different aspects. Each orientation will appear different scenes and the meaning associated with it. This side shows that I am coming out of the forest and sure of the direction to face the mountain, which is unmovable. You can see the mountain more clear on this angle with my breath coming out the nose, symbolic taking one breath at a time. Turn this way, you can also see the waterfall. It looks like a veil. In the Bible, Jesus represents the veil we must pass through to enter God's kingdom. Book of Hebrews. This is my artist statement, reads, "I am hopeful because I can find peace in the cycle of nature. There are different seasons in our life and in the nature. I painted myself in the midst of winter, when it is cold and frozen in time. When we are facing challenges in life, it seems cold and not going anywhere. I know through God's promise that spring will come as the cycle of nature continues."